Back here with the call of the game tonight in Game 2, the regional tonight semifinal, number 2. Illini Bluffs 23-5 matched up against Lewistown 11-14. And the winner will take on Bushnell, who won in the opening game 47-39. Welcome into our pregame show for the regional tonight here from Lewistown. Brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, 647-1127. The perfect pregame stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. Again, Justin Sterr, main man, back to the studios. Mark with M. Bixler Video Production, Bob Wagner, and Leon Groover. A couple of updates on some scores while we have a chance to get those to you tonight. 2A at halftime. West Hancock leads Havana 35-26. So Tyler Southwood's ball club hanging tough in that game at Havana tonight. That's at halftime. They're one of the top seeds, West Hancock. Again, 35-26. In 1A at Brimfield tonight. Brimfield leading Quest Academy 25-18. That's a game at halftime tonight. So a couple of early surprises in some regional play tonight. And in 1A, it is at Triopia. Triopia burst out and they shut Lutheran out the first 6 minutes of the quarter, lead 18-4 after one quarter. That's Triopia leading Springfield Lutheran. So those are a couple of games updated for you. And here at Lewistown tonight in Game 1, Bushnell 47, Delavan 39. The matchup here, and it looks like on paper, again, it looks pretty lopsided, you know, when you take a look at Illini Bluffs and Lewistown. And again, it's on your home court, so that brings it back a little bit. It evens the kind of the advantage that IB has coming into this game here. So we'll see how the matchup here out of the Tomahawk Conference and ICAC tournament. They're the conference champions, Illini Bluffs, and Lewistown with their first-year head coach in the action tonight, Clayton Hatfield, and how he get a chance to, again, coach in his first regional game. He's played in a ton of different really key regional games, Bob, in his quest. Of course, finishing a third and a fourth place with his dad, Brad, at the helm there. So I know that he's anxious to get things rolling here tonight against a very, very solid Illini Bluffs basketball team.
Yeah, you know, I think it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight because, you know, sure what happened last time was definitely a one-sided game, but I think both teams have changed a little bit since that game was played. I think Lewistown's played more consistent basketball throughout four quarters, and yeah, they've lost a few. They've been tough losses, to say the least. I think when I've seen Illini Bluffs, they've had a couple get away from that they shouldn't have. So, you know, it's something that you hope that Lewistown comes out and plays a solid four quarters, but you also, the Illini Bluffs doesn't look past their current opponent.
And that's really the key for Lewistown hinges on really the shooting of Nathan Parker, Cade Beekman. Those are the kind of the 1-2 punch for them, and usually how they get along in shooting wise. If they will stay in games if you get Nathan Parker on a pretty good roll there, and he's been really pretty inconsistent this season. That's one of the things in talking with Clayton Hatfield during a coach's roundtable. Would like to see him being more successful and again more scoring 18, 19 points plus.
I don't think he's found his confidence yet.
No.
You know, I think he's one of those kids that unfortunately they miss a shot or two and they kind of shy away from the basket throughout the rest of the game until the coach has to pretty much threaten them to shoot or they're going to ride the bench. You know, I think he's a lot better scorer and shooter than what we've seen so far this season, the games that we've done. And I think he's one of those guys that's a catalyst. He needs to look offensively to put the ball in the bucket so the other kids can feed off that and be consistent offensively.
We'll get more into the breakdown of our pregame shows brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleaser, 647-1127. Bob and I will have a little bit more in our pregame show. The tip-off coming up here in about 4.5 minutes. It's Illini Bluffs tonight here at Lewistown against the host school, the Indians. Back after this 90-second timeout.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCVD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here to break down a little bit more on this Illini Bluffs 23-5. They were the Tomahawk Conference champions, and again, Clay Voss in his 5th season. They're 23-5, and a lot of folks didn't think that, again, Illini Bluffs would win 20-plus games after losing Taylor Bruniga. But they have been a pretty balanced squad, Bob, and it has been from early in the season. Cam Scott, they've had Braden Cox, Brock Bauer-Priest has gone through some injuries. Again, the missing link continues to be Jason Alexander, Bob. I think that's going to be the key thing. If they can get him consistent, staying on the court, doing what he can athletically, this is a pretty good 5 for Illini Bluffs coming into the game here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it on the head for me, Leon. It's one of the more balanced teams you're going to see, in the Fulton County area. And, what I like most about what you see is they don't rely on just one guy to score points offensively. It's been a 1-2 punch for the most part of Braden Cox and, as you say, Cam Scott. I think the intangible kids really need to step up tonight and show that they can score offensively and take the pressure off. And, I agree. I think Jason Alexander is one of the keys to this team because with his length and ability to jump in the low post, he should get plenty of rebounds and putbacks and be a double-digit scorer.
And I don't see an answer really interior. Braden Cox has really been a handful in their 7-game win streak. He has really solidified their inside, really a durable kid inside. We did not see him play all that well at the Macomb Holiday Tournament, Bob. He looked a little disoriented about where he was going to be playing, and I think they got their roles kind of fixed after that Holiday Tournament, and they played quite well for that particular time. Let's get to our keys. The game tonight, they're brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleasers, 647-1127. Perfect pregame stop, 135 North 5th in Canton. The soothsayer, the man of know all. Tell me, Bobby, what's the key to this game here tonight?
Well, for each team, it's a tale of tempo. Illini Bluffs wants that up-tempo style. They have no problems dropping 60 and 70 points on any opponent throughout the season. Lewistown, they want to keep it in the 40s, low 40s to low 50s to maintain a chance to come out on top at home. I think a big key for Lewistown is rebounding. A big key for Illini Bluffs is scoring off the bench in case they get in foul trouble.
First game tonight went to Bushnell, 47-39. Illini Bluffs, Lewistown. That has the call for you. That's coming up next here. And those, again, pregame shows brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, home of the family pleasers, 647-1127. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings. And again, shop Crawford's at 17 South 1st in Canton and 118 East Main and Elmwood. Lineup looks like this for Illini Bluffs. They'll go with a Brock Bauer-Priest. He is a senior. He'll get the start tonight. Also a start tonight, 6 foot and a junior, Cam Scott. 6 foot senior, Drew Davis. 6'3" and a senior, Braden Cox. And 6'3" senior, Jason Alexander. 5 years of head coach Clay Voss. And he's had a very successful run as a head coach as well during his particular time. And again, over 400 wins in a career. Again, he'll be assisted by Brent Berniga and Jake Voss, the Tigers of Illini Bluffs. Tonight for Lewistown, the starting lineup looks like this. 6'1" and a forward, a senior, Ben Klein. 5'11" forward, a senior, Jake Myers. 5'11" guard, a senior, Nathan Parker. Also a 6'2" guard, a junior, Cade Beekman. And also a forward, a junior, will be Nick Pollitt. He is 6'2" for Clayton Hatfield. In his first season, he's assisted by Scott Hammond. That's our starting lineups tonight, brought to you during this regional contest by Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton and in Elmwood. Our action here tonight here on WBYS. Ready for some basketball, Bob? And again, this is one of those games, never count out the home team when you're talking about regional or postseason play. And an opportunity here for Lewistown to knock out one of the tougher teams with the Illini Bluffs here in the action. 23 wins. And again, Lewistown 11-14. Our opening quarter here out front. And with the possession, it will be Illini Bluffs. The jumper off the right side bounces. Shot no good. We're about 15 seconds along in the action here. And all the Illini Bluffs fans stand in our way. And the ball goes out of bounds.
It's a turnover
so
for
a turnover
Lewistown.
by Lewistown. So Illini Bluffs second possession. And it comes here at the 7:41 mark here on the perimeter defensively. That's Cade Beekman. Brock Bauer-Priest bounce pass to Jason Alexander. He lobs it to the near side.
Davis.
Yep, Davis with the drive in the paint. They'll kick it out. Brock Bauer, long three. It's a good by the senior Brock Bauer-Priest. He starts IB off with a big tray. Thank you, fans. And we're ready to go. 7:18. First possession for Lewistown was a turnover. They'll run it right to left in between the circle on the right side. Klein.
Straight up man-to-man for Illini Bluffs, Leon.
In the action here in game 2 of the semifinals. The regional tonight here from Lewistown. In between the circle, off the dribble. They'll back it out, top of the key in the hands of Klein. He picks up his dribble. Pressure on the perimeter there. Alexander comes out. He's got that length. He plays that middle of that defense. He'll sag back. Also, Braden Cox is really the trust factor. He is really the go-to guy defensively as well, who makes some key stops down the lane. Shot was blocked, just like I talked about. Got his hand in there, knocked it away. Here comes IB. Up to the front court, Drew Davis. Nice little head fake, swings it to Brock. He releases the shot to this near side. Shot was too strong. Lewistown grabs it. After the miss, Jake Myers brings it across the timeline into the hands of Beekman. Beekman looks over the defense of IB. 3-0. The strength of a Priest three. In between the circle, the catch there out.
Beekman.
Top of the key there. Good by Beekman with the three. That's what Lewistown has to do. Set some good screens. Get some good opportunities to look at the hoop there. And a 3-3 tie here. Off the baseline. That's going to be a turnover by IB.
That's their first.
First of the game. Lewistown into the front court. On the attack here. Little head fake there. Kicks it. Off the give and go to this near side. Beekman, his jumper too strong. Kicks off the left wing. Into the hands of Cam Scott to bring it across the timeline. Back out front. Brock Bauer drives in, a ball deflected, and on the blocked attempt there, Alexander. Off the dribble, the jumper left side. Spins out, no good by Cam Scott after the miss. By 25, 3-3 is the tie. Into the front court here. That's Parker. Guarded there, and it's going to be a push against, again, Braden Cox. So on the little bump, inadvertent near midcourt. That's the foul situation here at the 5:17 mark. 3-3 tie. Inbounds will come from Lewistown. The backcourt, that's Beekman. Looks to the sideline here. No instruction from Coach Clayton Hatfield. On the give and go, off the little curl. That's going to be a travel against Lewistown. That was pretty evident as he turned the corner there, Bob. Second for the Indians of Lewistown. 5:08, 3-3 is our tie. Washington won the opener. If you happen to miss that one, 47-39. Made enough free throws at the end to knock out Delavan tonight. 3-3 is the tie. Alexander puts the ball into court. Cut off baseline to give and go underneath the Braden Cox. Powers his way up, and it's going to be a tie-up and a reach into the foul.
Boy, that's just strength right there.
Great job there underneath by Braden Cox. That's going to be a foul against Lewistown. The guilty party looks to be Ben Klein. Nope, they give it to, should be Ben Klein, right?
It's on Ben Klein.
Yep. And again at the 4:56 mark, and he'll send to the free throw line Braden Cox. And it's Braden to the free throw line and gets the ball up. This guy is a rugby player. You can tell, man. Doesn't he look like a typical, looks like a little smaller version of Greg Bennett.
Okay.
His second free throw is good.
Let's let that one go.
2 free throws. 5-3. IB with the advantage. And again at the 4:49 mark, Lewistown with the possession, swings it to the right side in the hands of Myers. Off the curl, nice little motion on the perimeter there. Almost knocked away. Good defensive job there by Drew Davis.
He is a defensive hawk.
Yep. Again, back out front. Good job. Alexander pops out, picks up the Pollitt. Keep pushing him out. You saw that in the last minute or so. Keep pushing him out above the arc. Beekman now.
25 feet away.
Yep, top of the key. In the hands of Jake Myers. Quickly to the post. In the hands of Pollitt. He tries to turn. A little left-handed hook shot off the glass and in.
When you get the ball down there, you got to attack.
You know, you can't hesitate. 5-5 in a bucket there by Pollitt. 4-minute mark here this first quarter. IB the cut to the basket. Braden Cox run out of real estate and then reverses. Then a foul underneath.
Well, they've already seen right now. They got the advantage in the low post. Now they're trying to take advantage of it.
Yep. So it's going to be a foul whistled against. Underneath, it's going to be
Pollitt.
Yep, Pollitt. It's going to be his first.
You're the only one down there.
Second team foul. And with Braden Cox will go to the free throw line, knock his first attempt down. He's 3 for 3. And let's see if we have a substitution here. Anybody else come into the lineup? There they blew the horn there, but I didn't see.
You got Zach Severns in there for Lewistown.
Ethan Mikulich.
Yep, he's also in there too.
Yep, so a couple of substitutions by Lewistown in this opening quarter. Braden Cox trying to make it 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and he does. A good start by the Tigers. 7-5. They'll walk it up to the front court here. Off the dribble to the near side, here's Beekman. On the exchange between the circle. Severance, first catch. Jumper, top of the key, comes up short. Parker kind of pulled off of that shot as he was taking it.
He didn't square up at all.
Off the no look underneath the Davis. Shot was partially blocked interior. Good job inside there by Lewistown. That was Mikulich, the defender. The ball knocked out of bounds. Will stay at this other end.
Goes to Lewistown.
3:34. And Lewistown will have the basketball. You got, again, Jason Alexander. Cox also in the lineup. It's Priest. Cam Scott. And the opposite side out there is Drew Davis. That's the 5 for Illini Bluffs. With 3:23 of the opening quarter. 7-5. Tigers play the D. Out of the front, nice little screen. Open top of the key by Mikulich. The ball knocked out of bounds. Good pressure there. Drew Davis really was big hero at last year's Macomb Holiday Tournament, Bob. Got the big pass, again, from Bruniga. They had the confidence, got in the shot. They won the game, and he has been really a big guy and part of their program. He's reached to the part of his on the bench guy last year. He's been a starter, one of their defensive standouts to this team. So highlights like that can really do change, give you a bunch of confidence.
Sure do.
Between the circle. Lewistown attacks, pick up the dribble, now loose ball, knocked away, turnover by Lewistown, that's their third. Lead pass and a layup off left side, Cam Scott.
That's how they want to beat you.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
They can run up some points. 9-5, IB with the lead, they fall back on defense. At the 2:40 mark here, down the lane, little runner, comes up short, ball tapped up after the miss by Beekman. Here comes IB attack, Cam Scott with the jet move across the timeline. Then he blows by the defense, threw it off one of the defenders. No look. Brock Bauer, Priest, top of the key, no good with the 3. Kicked out to this near side. And it goes out of bounds. And we got timeout taken. Down to the court, 30-second variety. 2:21, 9-5. Illini Bluffs leads Lewistown. Back here to the regional from Lewistown in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Stop at your play with a 9-5 advantage. Braden Cox has 4 free throws. Scott has a field goal and a 3 by Brock Bauer Priest. Start the action. Lewistown has a 3 by Beekman and a field goal by Pollitt. 2:21. Lewistown and their backcourt Severance now. Trying to keep their guards fresh against this IB team.
They're going to have to.
Yep. Off the exchange, with the dribble there in the lane. Nice little jumper up and good by Beekman. That's what he can be able to do, Bob. That's
pretty play.
8 to 10 footer, 9 to 7 now. It's going to be the key, can Lewistown really be defensively a stop tonight? Can they get many stops there to keep them in a game?
Or don't allow any second chances.
Yep, exactly. 1:48 here, 9 to 7. Lewistown on the exchange. Wanted to shoot the three. Now they give it up. Parker, top of the key. Big three there by Severance, who comes in off the bench. Knocks down a key three. That's what you're looking to be, a hero when you come into this regional. Make a name for yourself. The legends and lore are born in regional play. Alexander missed a shot inside. Drew the contact. Couldn't knock it down. 10 to 9.
Should have used that backboard.
Lewistown has the possession and the lead. Little runner in the lane. Little floaters. No good. That was taken by Beekman. Lewistown gets the opportunity to get it right back. Out on the arc, top of the key. That's Parker with a three. Tell you what, they have some streaky kind of guys. And Lewistown grabs a 13-9 lead after trailing 9 to 7. So back-to-back trays. 53-second mark there. They leave Davis open. Brock Bauer-Priest on the far corner. Braden Cox. That's Jason Alexander with the three.
Not the prettiest thing in the world, but he gets that thing to fall.
You don't take too many of those, but that was a big one there by IB to answer. With the big tray, 13 to 12 at the 32nd mark in this opening quarter. And between the circle, with the possession, it's Klein. Looks over the defense. Now with the basketball, Severance drives. Petted off there by Cam Scott. Now with 18 seconds, back out front. Lewistown with a 1-point lead. Back out front, almost took it off the bounce there. Beekman. They'll try to cut off his dribble penetration. That'll be a key for IB on the defensive side of it. Curls, Severance drives. Left side jumper, no good. That was taken by Klein. Getting some good percentage shots, so Lewistown they are in this first quarter. After one quarter of play, Lewistown 13 and Illini Bluffs 12. We're ahead of the second quarter. Regional play from Lewistown. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
Get ready for second quarter. Let's look at our in-game stats brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center in Cuba. What about the first quarter stats there, Bobby?
Lewistown shooting well, Leon. They're 5 out of 11, 45.5%. Illini Bluffs not so well, 3 out of 12, 25%, but 4 out of 4 in free throws.
And Lewistown had key 3 threes in that first quarter. Highlighted, they have the offensive possession, lead it by 1. They drive along the baseline. Pull-up jumper, rolled it off. Good look there by Beekman. Challenged, though, along that baseline.
And they have to challenge more often.
Underneath, and Davis, man, he got hatcheted from behind, and no foul was called. It looked like Pollitt got him pretty good from behind, and the ball just goes out of bounds.
That was a Fulton County mugging.
On a no foul called. There was definitely contact made. Off the screen, Cam Scott turns, wheels up the shot, no good. Out of the miss, who gets it? Lewistown, they fight for it. They finally get the possession. We're underway in this second quarter tonight for the regional from Lewistown. Out front, it's into the hands of Severance. Looks over the defense by IB. Ooh, almost drugged the pivot foot. Still hesitant. Now he gets the pass back off. High post is Mikulich. On the give and go, back out front. Also in the lineup, Lewistown moves it around the baseline. And a three ball to the near side.
Parker.
Again, it's Nathan Parker. Second tray, that's her fourth three of the game, 16 to 12. Shot no good by IB. Now the pack Well, we told you to stay in this game. They had Beekman and Parker had to be red hot or keep consecutive and shooting consistently from threes, and they definitely been able to do that. Off the baseline.
And just as easily as the lineup was can shoot themselves into wins, they can shoot themselves into losses too.
Also in the lineup for them is Cruz Chastain, who's wearing number 30 jersey tonight. Between the circle. Back out front it goes to Parker. 16-12 advantage belongs to Lewistown. They want to keep it to a half-court game. They want to get some screens set, run some clock here. Jumper this near side. Big shot went in and out. Good look, though, by Beekman. Very good look. Now the pack, you got, again, a little bump and run there. Braden Cox down the lane. Cam Scott with the basket off the left side and a blocking foul against Lewistown. Cam Scott, where everybody was kind of concerned with the backcourt little fisticuffs going on with Braden Cox and Lewistown. He just took it down and scored it rather easily off that left side.
And that's how a team can shoot themselves right back into the ball game, like I just mentioned, on a play like that.
And again, Chastain picks up the foul. It's his first. And the third as a team. It'll send Cam Scott to the line. Now the substitutions come in for Lewistown, Jake Myers. And also back in the lineup, Nick Pollitt. They return. We're at the 6-minute mark here. Cam Scott trying to make it 5 points in a 3-point play here. Cam shoots the free throw. It's up and good. He's got 5. It's hard to imagine get another season with that young man. He's just a junior, Cam Scott. We've seen him kind of burst on the scene off the bench as a freshman. Remember a couple of games we did? And he kind of stepped up there. 16-15 now. IB fights their way back into this game, down by 1. They play the D. 5:49 between the circle, off the dribble the right side. They give and go from the elbow. Bank shot in the lane, up and good by Nick Pollitt.
That's how you do it.
Wasn't pretty, but it was a bank shot by Nick. He's got a couple of big baskets. 18-15 now. Lewistown playing with some confidence. Down the lane, ball knocked away in and out of the hands of Lance Crisp on that attempt. Good job defensively by Lewistown. 18-15, Lewistown trying to make believers of themselves here tonight on their home court in this regional semifinal. From the elbow, jumpers up and good by Beekman. Lewistown playing with extreme confidence in this stretch here now. Up by 5. 20-15. Shot in and out, no good by IB. Can't save it. It'll stay with the Tigers. Out of bounds. Bob Wagner, Leon River Regional Basketball, along with M. Bixler Video Production tonight. And Justin Stair, our main band, back to the studios tonight. Quick timeout here. 5:05 left in the second quarter. 20 for Lewistown. Illini Bluffs 15. We'll have more call of the game here in the regional. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Got a couple of updates, as we mentioned. One of the key games tonight going on. Calvary leads Men in Unity 20-15. That's a game that's going on. That's at Camp Point tonight. Here at 5-minute mark here, IB trying to crack this Lewistown stretch here. Down by 5. They attack off the baseline. Jumper rimmed out, no good. High with the rebound, in and out of the hands. Who gets it? Alexander. Brock Bauer. Priest out of the perimeter. Lefty stops. Now to Drew Davis. He drives on the right side. Wheels it up off the glass and in.
That's his strength.
Yep.
Taking the opponent off the dribble.
These are kind of their go-to guy when they really need something in the paint. He and Braden Cox. 20-17 now. Margin to 3. Lewistown with the advantage. High post. They go the double look on that one. Off the baseline between the circle. High screen. And a 3 by Lewistown is no good. Out of the pack, Jason Alexander with the rebound. After the miss by Severance. Lead pass. Tell you what, Braden Cox, he was wide open, Bob, and he passed it out for the 3, and they passed that shot up. Into the post. Braden Cox turns and got fouled. Tell you what, I don't know. You got to realize he's that close, Bob. I mean, he was from me to you near the basket.
One dribble and it's a layup.
That stops the clock here with 4:06. And a foul whistled against Jake Myers. It'll send Braden Cox to the free throw line. And again, Braden is 5 for 5. They still haven't missed a free throw to this part of the game. Back here in the action. 23 wins is this Illini Bluffs basketball team. And he rimmed it up. Free throw attempt. Rebound by Beekman. 20-18. Lewistown still maintains the lead, but 4-minute mark here. Off this near side. Off the pass there by Beekman. Back out front. Now with the action, Ben Klein. Between the circle. That's Beekman. Drives. Took an extra step. Got a pass off this left side. Cut off baseline. Lob it. Off the wing. Beekman back with the possession. Back out front. Who gets it? Now into the hands of Severance. Looks over the IB defense. 3:30 remaining in this second quarter. IB trailed at the quarter break. They were down by 5 at one point. Now you got over in the back. Is that what he's calling?
They're going to talk about it.
They're going to have a little cup.
Let's say that wasn't over and back.
So it's going to be possession stays with IB.
With Lewistown.
And I'm confused at the direction the officials going here, Bob.
Yeah, Lewistown.
That's what the official's trying to explain here. Lewistown possession. He was pointing all kind of different directions. First time he's pointing this direction, and then he cuts. Now we got it straightened out. We're Lewistown possession. I needed a program for that one. 3:17 now across the timeline of the front court. And again, carried the basketball. Really kind of corralled it with a one-hand Severance and a turnover. That's the 4th by the Indians.
And only the first this quarter.
3:12 before half. IB possession. Been pretty stagnant since that opening quarter offensively. Off the baseline, Brockbauer Priest, Braden Cox. Got to move. Jason Alexander gets the pass. Top of the key. Alexander shot too strong. High with the rebound, Beekman. He'll bring it across the timeline at the 2:50 mark here. Lewistown's biggest lead has been 5. It's by 2 now. Priest out the top of the key, defending against Parker. He'll kick it out. Pollock goes to the low block area between the circle and the exchange, little motion. Parker out on the wing to the right side. Now to Beekman. Long range jumper comes up short by Parker. Lewistown keeps it. Parker to the opposite wing. 3 ball by Parker. You cannot consistently let them shoot the threes. They get in a rhythm. 23-18 Lewistown. Missed shot underneath by IB. Out of the pack, we're coming up on the 2:10 mark here before halftime. Here comes the pressure by IB. Throw it to the near corner. Lob it, and a reverse shot right side, no good by Parker. Put back up and good by Pollitt. Nick Pollitt, a nice put back there. Lewistown's playing some of their best basketball. Up by 7 with 1:49 remaining in the half. 3 ball near side is good by Priest. Brockbauer Priest with a tray. His second of the game. 25-21. That was a big answer by IB in that stretch here. 33 on the attack. Off the left side, up and good. Basket there by Severance on the attack.
Defense just forgot about him.
Yep. 27-21. We've seen IB in some of the games. Again, there's Cam Scott. Takes it right down the middle. They find an answer.
When they need one, he's the one they look to.
Yep. He's got 7 points. Back to within 4. 27-23. Been a fun, entertaining game between these two teams. trying to play for a right to play in the title game Friday night against Bushnell. Off the wing to the right side. We're at the 52nd mark here. Off the dribble right side, Parker fell down. Loose ball, turnover by Lewistown. Down the lane off the right side, Cam Scott. Then there was contact called. Two-shot variety coming up for IB.
Yeah, that should be on Beekman.
Yep.
He's the only one there.
And it's against Beekman, as Bobby pointed out. And that's their 5th compared to 1 by Illini Bluffs. Team fouls. And Cam Scott goes to the free throw line. Misses the free throw. A little bit too, I thought it was a little bit too soon of shooting that free throw. He just got it there and didn't even take time.
He does everything quick.
He does.
There is nothing slow about that young man.
46 seconds here. Now it's Cam Scott.
Half the time he's a blur.
Next one, he gets 1 out of 2 in the free throw department, and he has got 8 points, 27-24. Find themselves down by 3 with the 42nd mark here. Lewistown brings it to the front court, dribbling on the perimeter with the possession. That's Klein off the screen.
The walk.
Back out front. Yep, got away with the walk. That was Chastain. Now with 25 seconds, down the lane off the left side, little head fake. In the lane, ball knocked away, turnover by Lewistown.
6.
18-second mark here. Again, a shot defended underneath. Good job by Nathan Parker against Braden Cox. So it's 16-second mark now. Substitution for Lewistown. They'll bring Jake Myers back in. 16 seconds, 27-24. Inbounds gets it to Cam Scott. Down by 3, a runner in the lane. Cam Scott, finger roll and got it up and in. Big bucket there by Cam Scott with 8 seconds left here, 27-26. We get a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Game 1 tonight went to Bushnell, 47-39. Bushnell a 20-win season. They'll advance to the title game Friday night against the winner of this game, which Lewistown now has a 1-point lead. Again, as we finish up this second quarter basketball. Next schedule for us will be Friday night. Canton boys will wrap up the regular season. We'll be at Dunlap Friday night. Then on Monday, we'll be at the Manual Boys 3A Regional. As Canton will take on Macomb. Jeremy Anderson's had a hot hand towards the end of their regular season. We'll have Macomb in action. That'll be on Monday night. Morton Richwoods, man, number 1, number 2. Who do you got in that game? Who do you expect to kind of win in that particular game there, Bobby, on Thursday night?
To me, you'd be a fool not to go with Morton. They are the 3-time state champs. You got to go through them if you want to try and get that title.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks, and I'm not counting out Richwoods. Nope. They knocked them off earlier at Morton earlier in the season. Layup shot no good at the horn. 1/2 in the books. Lewistown 27. Illini Bluffs 26. We'll get to our halftime. Back after this 2-minute timeout. Our halftime is brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop, South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Back here in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event, call us.
Back after this, again at the halftime, it's Lewistown on the front, 27-26. And again, Lewistown leads the Illini Bluffs here, game one. Bushnell 47, Delavan 39. Also tonight at Triopia, and a game, Brown County on top of Illini Central, 30-24, and that's a game at the break. So that's a quick start in that contest tonight. We'll have some more of our coverage tonight as well. And again, a couple of other things that are going on in the regional play around the state tonight, but those are a couple ones. Again, one final tonight, Triopia defeated the Lutheran tonight 62-42. So again, Contri Triopia advances. Also in the games tonight, well, we have a chance here. New Berlin 41, Pleasant Hill 29. Those are a couple of games where we're in the Springfield area there. Those are some of the regionals going on. A couple of other games, as we mentioned, that we were talking about that will have some impact. Brimfield was leading Quest at halftime. Haven't seen a final on that one. We'll try to get some updates as we get into this halftime. Boys basketball, 5:20 left in the second. Elmwood 14, A-Town 11. And that's a game that's going on at Brimfield tonight. And so that is part of the regional action there as well. And try to get a couple of other things here, kind of scrolling through here, see if they have any other final scores tonight as we take a look at some of these other games. Tremont leads Illini West 36-22 at halftime. Those are a couple of other games that are going on in regional basketball here this evening. Here at halftime, Lewistown 27, Illini Bluffs 26. More scoring and recap of the stats when we return in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoon River Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Give an update, Class 2A. This is late in the game. Auburn goes on a late 11-0 run. They lead Pleasant Plains 50-48. That's with a minute 41 left in regulation. A couple of finals tonight at Brimfield in 1A. Peoria Quest comes back and beat Brimfield 51-46. So Quest dodges a bullet tonight, comes back and win that game at Triopia Concord. Triopia 62, Springfield Lutheran 42. Class 2A had Havana. West Hancock pulls away, beats Havana 76-46. And again, game 1 tonight in the first semifinals here at Lewistown. Bushnell 47 and Delavan 39. Let's give you the scoring recap tonight. It's brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center in Cuba. Scoring in this first half for Lewistown. And again, 27 points had Nathan Parker with 3 threes for 9. Kate Beekman, 2 field goals, a 3 for 7. Also scoring Nick Pollitt, 3 field goals for 6. Zach Severance, a 3 and a field goal for 5. And it's 27 for Lewistown. Scoring for Illini Bluffs, 2 threes from Brock Bauer Priest. Cam Scott, 4 field goals, 2 free throws for 10. Field goal for Drew Davis. Braden Cox had 5 out of 6 free throws. No field goals for Braden Cox. And Jason Alexander had a 3-point shot back in that first quarter for their 26. So Lewistown leads here at halftime 27-26. Bob has a look at our in-game stats through the first half, brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center in Cuba. Bobby, the first half numbers.
All right, Leon, for the Illini Bluffs Tigers, they were 8 out of 26 in field goals, 30.8%. 3 out of 11 3-point shooting, 27.3%. 7 out of 12 in free throws, 58.3%. 13 total rebounds, 6 offensive, only 1 first half turnover. For the Lewistown Indians, shooting 11 out of 23 in field goals, 47.8%. 5 out of 10 in 3-point shooting, 50%. No free throws attempted in the first half. 17 total rebounds, 4 offensive, 6 first half turnovers. Points in the paint. Illini Bluffs with 8, Lewistown with 12.
Yeah, they played well enough. You know, they've been able to get some inside, as we mentioned. Again, Braden Cox with no field goals. He did go to the free throw line, so again, a little bit more scoring by Braden Cox. And again, some more points by Drew Davis. Kind of, if you want to get the ball inside, that seems to be an area where they can attack. Give Lewistown a lot of credit, though, Bob. I thought they did a pretty good job being very efficient and offensively in that first half. They took a couple of threes when they had to, 5 of those makes. And again, they took some very good percentage type of shots. They got some easy shots for Nathan Parker. They got a couple of shots there by Nick Pollitt in the lane. So that's been really the key for Lewistown's attack, being very aggressive and going to the back, but being a controlled aggressive kind of situation for Lewistown in the first half.
It is. I mean, Lewistown shot 50% from three-point land compared to Illini Bluffs shot only 30% from the field. You know, Lewistown out-rebounded glass for Illini Bluffs in the first half, too. And the fact that, you know, Illini Bluffs only turned the ball over once, Lewistown only turned it over 6 times. And those factors right there can play into this being a very interesting second half.
And I think it was, you know, wasn't an up-tempo game like Illini Bluffs, and they kind of struggled with that kind of aspect to see how this second half prevails.
And like I said earlier, I think they're a team that can shoot themselves out of a win if they're not careful.
IB with the possession. Brock Bauer Priest begins it. Braden Cox turns, spins in the lane, contact, and gets the basket to good.
That's our bread and butter.
Yeah, that's what I talked about. He had no field goals in that first half, and he and, again, Drew Davis need to get a few more touches, and that's the way they began this third quarter, by attacking inside.
Well, I don't think they need to shoot 11 three-point attempts either.
No.
They need to just take the opponent off the basket and try and score the layup.
Nick Pollitt commits his second foul. And again, the free throw is good by Braden Cox. Begins with the three-point play. And just like that, IB with the lead of 29-27. High post on the give and go. Ball knocked away by Brock. Had an opportunity to make the steal. Out front, it's Parker. Trying to direct traffic here. Slides Beekman to the right side. Back out front with the possession. That's Klein.
That quickness.
Again, defensively, they keep after it. And Lewistown's been able to do a pretty good job and navigate through a lot of that quickness. They hold the basketball out there, and now they kind of slow down. Now they whip the ball between the circle. Klein, basket to the right wing. Looking against the defense against IB. We're about the minute mark here from the elbow. Jumper short on that attempt. Good defense there. Ball in the lane, fights for it. Who gets it? Out of the pack there, it's Parker. Then he goes right to the hoop there, saved it, but he was on the end line. Goes out of bounds. Good call by the official. Along that baseline, goes out of bounds. It'll be IB basketball. 6:57. Tigers lead it 29-27. Bushnell won the game opener 47-39. They'll advance right side. Drew Davis trying to turn the corner and a reach in the hand. I thought it was a pretty good play. Should have been just a good defensive play there inside on the possession there.
That's a no call and a block shot in my eyes.
Yeah, it was a good defensive play inside. And that's going to be against Nathan Parker. Picks up his first team foul 2. Sends Drew Davis. And they short on that attempt. And it's one of the things we pointed out that Cox and Davis have to get some more touches, and that's the way they began this third quarter ball, to get some attempts and driving in the lane.
Halftime adjustments.
Yep. So the second one by Drew Davis, he gets 1 of 2. They got 3 points, Davis does. Up by 3 of the Illini Bluffs, 30-27. Lewistown's biggest lead was 7 back in the second quarter. 6:36 here. Back out front, it's Klein. Ooh, a little contact from behind. That's Davis. And he picks up the foul. Only 1 half foul this half, and last half 1 foul against IB. So they're sitting pretty good. 6:32. Inbounds will come from Parker. Lovitz into the hands of Pollitt. On the give and go. Beekman cut off baseline. Good pressure there by Davis. He fends him towards that sideline defensively. Between the circle. That's Pollitt. Left-handed shot swatted away defensively by Braden Cox. It goes out of bounds. And a no foul call. Good defensive stop there by Braden Cox for IB. 6:16 of the third quarter. Braden Cox clapping his hands, trying to get his team fired up here. Inbounds comes the arc to the left side. That's Parker. Into the post there, juggled it, lost a handle on it, was Klein. Gets it back on the arc. They drive through. Little stutter through there, stumble through there. From the elbow, and it's going to be a reach and a foul. And it looks like all ball, but the contact was made.
They're going to call it on Davis.
Yep. So a pair of fouls against one of your best defensive players. Stops the clock here with 6:01. And it'll send Lewistown to the free throw line with Beekman. That's another way for Lewistown to stay in this game, to get one of their better defensive players on the bench. Beekman sinks the free throw. It's his 8th point of the game. Another chance coming up here. And the second one, too strong with the rebound. Good job there by Pollitt. Gets a new offensive set here by Lewistown. At the 6-minute mark, they attack left to right in the half court. Off the dribble to the near side. Parker trying to turn the corner. Fended off there. Klein swings the pass. Nick Pollitt shot left-handed, no good. Ball knocked in the lane.
Follow your shot, young man.
Here comes Cam Scott. He drives through traffic. Whips the pass under the arc to the near side. Drew Davis, a 3, no good. Fighting for it. Underneath, Braden Cox powers his way off the right side. Up and good. 10 in the game by Braden Cox. 5 in this quarter. That's been big for IB to get that strength back in their lineup. Interior. 32-28. Again, Lewistown offensively been outscored in this quarter 6-1.
Got to find some offense.
Back out between the circle, Parker on the give and go. Alexander fends off the top of the key against Jake Myers. Bounce pass to Pollitt. Turns with the left hand. Off the left side into the hands of Klein. He drives. Little zigzag shot. Bounces. No good. Alexander fights with the rebound. It's going to be over the back. Going to be a foul against Nick Pollitt. That'll be 3 on him. Unofficially. Oh, wait.
Now you say that with no confidence whatsoever, Leon. What's the matter with you?
So that's 3.
You got it right.
They get one once in a while.
One
They get
out of 10.
right. Yeah.
10%.
32-28 here. 4:48. And they walk it up across the timeline. Priest turns, blows underneath there, gives it underneath. Basket good by Braden Bruniga, who just checked in the lineup. Nice little dribble penetration by Brock Bauer. Priest created that. Brunigan finishes it up 34-28.
They're trying to pull away.
Up by 6 here. 9-1 is the advantage in this quarter. Lewistown trying to get their balance back. Parker, top of the key, short on that attempt. Cam Scott now hesitates across the timeline. Now he goes by the defender, down the middle lane. Missed the shot. Last touch by Jason Alexander off of IB. We're at the 4:07 mark of the third quarter. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover with you. Coverage tonight from Lewistown here on WBYS AM 1560, 93.7 FM. Streaming online at 1560wbys.com. 4-minute mark here. Younger Bruniga checks in. 6'2 junior. Plays the D. Out front. Trying to see if their length and quickness by IB takes control of this second half. That's Beekman. Parker, jumper, too strong. Out of the pack there. IB with the rebound. Cam Scott. Brockbauer Priest whips the pass to the right side, and Drew Davis drives. And it's going to be a foul against Lewistown. Could have been the other way. There was that kind of closeness.
Should be on Parker.
And it's going to be against Nathan Parker. Picks up his second. And it'll send Drew Davis. Could have been either way. That's how close it was. Man to the free throw line will be Drew Davis. And free throw is short. Next one coming up. Substitution, they bring in Cruz Chastain. Checks in. He's a sophomore. Will check in. And back to the free throw line will be Drew Davis. Looking for point number 4. He has struggled from the line. Got that one down. Quickly, he is 2 out of 4 from the line. He's got 4 points. 35-28. Matches the biggest lead of the night. Lewistown held back in the second quarter. 3:21. Back out front between the circle. Ball through the hands of Mikulich. Turnover. Here comes Brockbauer Priest. Glides to the basket. Ball tapped up, no good. Braden Cox stripped away from him. It's going to be a reach in and a foul against Chastain. When you get the ball interior to Braden Cox, he is a man among men.
Usually good things will happen.
Yep.
It's a foul or a basket, or both.
Yep. So Mikulich picks up the foul, 5th team foul against Lewistown. IB out front to Priest. Pull up 3, drops it short.
Way short.
Hit the bottom of the net. 3-minute mark here. Lewistown falls behind by 7 here in this third quarter. Skip pass, Chastain, quick touch. Off the baseline, the give and go, Beekman. Launches the 3, the opposite side. A big shot there by Beekman for Lewistown. They'll stop the clock here with 2:46. 35-31 on a 3 by Lewistown. 2:46, full timeout. Second half regional coverage from Lewistown back here in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
35-31, play resumes. IB is retaking the lead here after being down by 1 at half. That's going to be a travel call there.
And see, he's lucky he don't get called for a push-off first.
IB with the turnover.
That's 2.
Yeah, 1 in the first half, right?
Yeah.
So 35-31.
Yeah, Lewistown's only got 7, Leon.
And a pretty clean game, really. Take a look at the first half.
Not a lot of fouls either.
Yeah. Now walk it up to the front court, cross the half-court line. And between the circle, they catch it. Mikulich, a quick pass, sets up the screen. Back at the top of the key goes to Beekman. Little head fake. He's cut off there defensively by IB. In the lineup for IB is Buddy Randall, who checks in for the Tigers. Trying to figure out who that was. He and Brock did a lot of rotation early when Brock was going through some of his injury. 2-minute mark here, the third quarter. Lewistown possession. Parker. Chastain looking for the pass. Now to Mikulich, just outside the top of the key. Minute 48. Lewistown runs some offense and some time off the clock. Down by 4 in this stretch of the third quarter. Now they put the ball on the floor. Chastain attacks. That's going to be
probably on Alexander.
Foul this near side. You got it. Alexander commits the foul. It's his first and the third as a team in this half.
Dreaded hand check.
So at minute 37 remaining in our third quarter. Things have kind of slowed down to a snail's pace here.
They have too.
Lewistown, that's going to be a moving screen set by Lewistown.
Saw that one coming. Yep. Turnover number 8.
That's going to be a foul against Mikulich. On the moving screen goes as a turnover. And a minute 29. As IB, it's one of those things you can't afford when you hold the basketball for a little bit, then you turn the ball over. That's bad news. That's a bad combination. Cam Scott, that's a player control.
I told you.
That's a good call, too.
And he's done it more than once. He has to watch that stuff because come regional and playout time, they're going to see it more often, pay attention to it, and they're going to call it.
Just a little bit of a shove off, enough to gain a little bit of advantage there.
Just to get that separation to try and beat him off the dribble, and it cost him.
Ben Klein checks in the lineup. And with a minute 23, 35-31. Inbounds comes to the backcourt here. Severance now. Did a pretty good job when he was in the first half running some offense. He gets it across the timeline, guarded by Cam Scott, picks up his dribble. And the top of the key, the entry pass. On the give and go, the exchange, they gather it. That is Beekman. Off the drive, picked up there defensively by Buddy Randall. It's been a handful. Lean-in shot there. Beekman with the bucket there. Right over the overstretched hand of Braden Cox, man. 35-33. Been a heck of a game. Randall. Also Jason Alexander. Off the baseline to the right side, Davis. Now with 42 seconds. Down the lane, Jason Alexander knocked away. Defensively, good job by Beekman. Lewistown can tie it, take the lead with a 3. 33 seconds left in our third quarter. Back out front, into the hands of Klein. Looks over the defense. Alexander comes out, meet him right near midcourt. Drives the kick out to this near side. 21-second mark. Now who has the possession? Severance. He's bottled up near the near side here, trying to get it out. Funnel up to the midcourt. Klein, top of the key. Looks against the defense. Now back to Beekman. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with Lewistown with 7 seconds.
Got enough time to get a good shot.
Who they check in, Lance Crisp comes in the lineup. Replaces Cam Scott. And Lewistown will have the inbound right below us with Parker.
It's either a set play or somebody's got to create off the dribble.
Inbounds to front court. Inbounds with 4. Drive down the lane. Ball knocked away out of the hands of Severance. Launches the half-court shot. That's away 3/4. But it's been Illini Bluffs. They retake the lead after 3 quarters. Illini Bluffs 35. Lewistown 33. We have the fourth quarter. Regional basketball tonight here from Lewistown. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Well, here we go. One team, again, will move to the title game. The other season will come to an end. 2-point difference, Bob. Not much of a difference in this game between these two schools. Both teams have enjoyed, again, 7-point leads. Lewistown had theirs back in the second quarter, and that's going to be a travel call, a turnover by Lewistown.
That's 10.
And King, look at the action here. We're into the fourth quarter. IB will walk it up. Handling out the point now. He got Lance Crisp off this baseline between the circle. Jason Alexander rotates with the left hand off this baseline. Now to Drew Davis, Brock Bauer Priest, and Braden Cox. That's the 5. Cox drops the low block area off this left side. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to the right side. Drew Davis holds it. They're going to motion away from the ball. Brock Bauer Priest comes to this near side. Says keep it on that side. Davis blows down the lane off the right side. Nice move by Drew Davis.
Nice play.
There's a big bucket there. Gives them a 4-point lead.
A little more separation on that drive to the basket.
That's where they wanted, the right side overloaded.
They cleared out for him, too.
Minute gone by here. 37-33, Lewistown possession. Kick it out, and a ball thrown away. A turnover, a key one by Lewistown. Jason Alexander played through that foul. No call. Was a no situation contact. And back out front, Chris flips the pass to Brock Bauer. Down the lane, kicks it off the glass, no good. Jason Alexander with a follow-up. He missed it off the right side. They fight for it. Braden Cox turns, and he's going to pick up the foul. The official will walk behind him. That's going to be a foul against Braden Cox. It's going to be his second. Anytime you're trying to clear out with your shoulder or, again, push off or use leverage.
They're going to catch you.
So 6:32 into the front court here. Beekman, Lewistown needs some points here, Bob. Back out front, into the hands of Nick Pollitt, who is in the lineup now for Lewistown. 6:19 left here. Ball back out front, steal. Lewistown a turnover. Here comes Drew Davis, a short on that shot. Went down hard on the ankle, Bob. Looked like the lower part of his knee or his ankle. Now he's shrugging it off, trying to get back up the court. Lewistown the advantage, and then another foul against Braden Cox. They took it again off the left side, the drive by Ben Klein, and a foul against Braden Cox.
Calling things a little more tightly in the second half.
That's his third. So it's a 4-point difference with 6 minutes left here. Man to the free throw line will be Klein. Too strong in that free throw attempt. Second chance coming up. Here's a sub. Buddy Randall returns. Cam Scott also in the lineup. Lance Crisp. Who else is out there? Braden Cox and also Jason Alexander. That's the 5 here. 6 minutes left. IB protecting a lead of 4. 37-33. They're trying to advance to play Bushnell Friday nights. Spartans were winners 47-39. Cam Scott now with 5:45 left. On the give and go, they try to set the screen. Now he cuts to the middle. Off this near side, Chris, Jason Alexander. Looking to put the ball on the floor out front into the hands of Buddy Randall. We saw Randall really play a lot early in that first month or so when really with Brock Bauer Priest was really kind of struggling through his injury. Now it's Braden Cox. Cam Scott tries to turn the corner. Off to the right side. There's Chris at the 5:13 mark. Down the right side, little head fake. Braden Cox drives along the baseline. Tries to power his way up. And got fouled off the right side. That's going to be a foul against Nick Pollitt.
That's his strength right there.
Try to back his way in off the baseline. That's going to be foul number 4 against Nick Pollitt.
He will challenge you every chance he gets.
You know, and the officials having a word with Braden Cox that, we'll make the call. Just calm down. And at the free throw line is Braden Cox. Shoots the free throw, too strong. Can't get it in your head, man. Substitutions for Lewistown. They will check in again with Mikulich. And also back in the lineup, Beekman. is out for the extended time there. 37-33. Braden Cox back to the free throw line. Bends at the knees, shoots it. Got that one to go in. 11 in the game by Braden Cox. 38-33, 5-point advantage. Almost the same kind of we saw with Bushnell. Just couldn't quite pull away from Delavan. Same way with IB here. They've retaken a lead, but it's a 5 advantage here with 5 minutes left. Back out front between the circle, Lewistown throws to the near side. Myers back out front into the hands of Beekman. 4:39 remaining. Lewistown tries to attack offensively. Down the lane, little scoop shot. Short on that attempt. Braden Cox with the rebound. Lets traffic go by. Gives it to the guard. That's Lance Crisp.
Gotta get a stop.
Yep. Buddy Randall. Now with 4:20 left.
They're gonna pull you out.
IB with a 38-33 advantage. On the attack, Cam Scott wheels it up off the right sky.
He saw the real estate.
About the time you think, well, we're going to hold the ball, man, he just jetted off the right side. Off the glass, a big bucket there, up by 7.
That is a big one.
40-33. Lewistown can't answer with a 3. Mikulich with the rebound. Off the left side to Parker. And they said, hey, we little push off there.
It was, too.
Contact. Now Lewistown basketball. That's Severance. 40-33 on the handoff. Lewistown can't really afford. Jumper in and out, no good. Pretty good look off the left side by Parker. Just couldn't get it to go down. Here comes IB in transition underneath. A big bucket there by Buddy Randall.
And the foul.
Looked like almost a push from behind, too.
Yep, it was on Severance.
But a big pass play there. Again, Lance Crisp. I mean, he made a big bounce pass from the opposite side of the floor. 42-33. So it'll be.
They're going to call it intentional?
Yeah, it was after the play.
So the basket counts.
Yeah, the basket will count.
So he goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
So Buddy Randall's basket will count. And then after the fact that they had a little shove. So 3:27. And so Buddy Randall will go to the free throw line
here. This
here.
could in essence be a 4-point play.
Yep. So it's again, that was Severance who committed the foul. Free throw's no good. Again, loose ball comes.
Lewistown just stood there.
And then IB gets it back here.
They must have not realized it was a 1-on-1 because nobody went after for Lewistown.
42-33 now. 3:17. That's a big play in this stretch of this basketball game.
It's a turnover. It's 4 for Illini Bluffs.
So IB gives an opportunity. Jumper left side, short on that attempt by Lewistown. Myers missed the shot. Again, a 9-point difference. 3-minute mark here. IB with the advantage. Now the front court. You got Crisp. Guarded out there by Severance. 2:47 season for Lewistown melding away here in this fourth quarter. Trailing by 9. Moving off the right side. Chris pretty smart. Handling the basketball. The near side, Braden Cox. Interchangeable. Cam Scott also on the perimeter. On the exchange, now to Crisp with 2:26. Valuable time leaving the fourth quarter here. Off this near side, Randall. Now it's Crisp. Off the baseline, back outside to Jason Alexander. Now to Cox. 2:14. Cam Scott. Got to a point here, Bob, and if you're Lewistown, you got to get some foul situation here.
Yep.
Eventual. Ball knocked away, and then they threw it away. Thought they were going to get a foul call, but it's a turnover by IB.
That's 5.
So they've had 4 in this quarter.
Turn it right
51. And Lewistown gives it right back, and a layup off the right side is good by Randall. And it could be another foul from behind. And the basket will count.
Well, they might be calling this. I don't know. If they don't call it intentional, I'll be surprised.
Yep. That's a push against Mikulich. It was borderline.
Yeah.
44-33 with a minute 47. And it'll send Randall again to the stripe here.
Yeah, Lewistown's had a hard time staying caught up with the lineup, both offensively, yet alone they've had their own issues just trying to score a basket in this quarter.
Randall with a free throw attempt. Got that one down. Next one coming up here.
That's it.
That's right. It was after the field goal there.
Full timeout, Lewistown.
So it's again a big free throw there by Randall. Has 5 in this quarter, 45-33. We're back here after this 1-minute timeout.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
Tail end of this one, it's a 10-0 run. Advantage here in this fourth quarter belongs to Illini Bluffs, and they up the ante, up by a dozen. Biggest lead of the night, 45-33. Lewistown needs some quick buckets here, some opportunities to score here. Back out front in the hands of Parker. Releases the three, hits the right side of the backboard, no good. Braden Cox with the rebound.
That was an out-of-gas three-point shot, Leon.
Minute 26, across the timeline. Braden Cox swings it to Alexander. They'll hold it out front here. Into the hands of Lance Chris. That's a quick foul. Cam Scott, Drew Davis, the other 5 on the court.
Be double bonus, Leon.
For Illini Bluffs here. 45-33. Another foul against Severance. It's his second. And to the free throw line will be Lance Crisp. Tonight, his first point of the game. Another chance coming up. Substitution. And we've got back in the lineup Buddy Randall.
Yeah, he came in for Drew Davis.
Yep. Davis hit some big buckets, played some good defense tonight. Minute 17.
Made them both.
Yep. So Lance Crisp, a couple of those free throws. 47-33 with a minute 13 left here. IB is going to advance to take on Bushnell Friday night. Just a final score we need to tally here. Minute left here. The backcourt, IB. That's Lance Crisp. Now to Braden Cox, 54 seconds. Back out front. Also in the lineup for Lewistown, Ben Klein out front. Chaser out there. That is Jake Myers. Now with 43 seconds here. And IB with the lead of 47-33. Looks like Lewistown probably just going to let them run it out here. I haven't seen them really go. Now they try to scrum. Ball knocked away. Turnover by IB. Then Lewistown gives it right back to Cam Scott. Lobs it underneath. Braden Cox. Jason Alexander. Keep it outside, and IB will keep the possession the final 19 seconds here. They'll run it out. Back out front into the hands of Lance Crisp. Final tonight in this one, IB with a big second half, 47. Lewistown 33 got shut out in that fourth quarter. Again, a big final one, a 12-0 advantage by Illini Bluffs. Prevails and they win it. They go to 24-5. They knock out Lewistown. They finish at 11-15 with a record under first-year head coach Clayton Hatfield. Final, Illini Bluffs 47, Lewistown 33. We'll wrap this one up here from the Class 1A regional here at Lewistown tonight. Two scores, Bushnell 47, Delman 39, then Illini Bluffs 47, Lewistown 33. Back and wrap this one up on our post-game show in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. by WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Give you a few scores, wrapping up some of the regional finals. A pair of games here finished up. Bob's working on the stats. We'll get to those final scoring. Games here tonight at Lewistown. These are finals. Bushnell 47, Delavan 39. Illini Bluffs wins 47-33. Bushnell Illini Bluffs will play Friday night for the regional title. At Brimfield tonight, Peoria Quest 51, Brimfield 46. At Triopia, Concord Triopia 62, Springfield Lutheran 42. At 2A at Havana, top seed West Hancock won, beat Havana 76-46. Those are some of the finals for tonight. We'll have all the other finals and wrap up tomorrow morning on the morning show sports reports between 6 and 10 tomorrow morning. And again, our next broadcast will be coming up Friday night. Canton boys will be at Dunlap. And then on Monday night, we'll have the boys 3A regional, and that'll be at Manual, as Canton will take on Macomb. And then we'll see what happens with the sectionals next week. Possibility at the Farmington sectional, or maybe even at the Abington Avon sectional. It could be a possibility depending on who advances in those particular things. Final scoring in this one tonight, it is brought to you by the Claybird Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center in Cuba, 785-5012. Illini Bluffs 47 tonight. Brock Brown Priest with 6. That's Buddy Randall with 5. Key a couple baskets and free throw down the stretch. Also 2 free throws by Lance Crisp. A dozen by Cam Scott. 2 points by Braden Bruniga. 6 by Drew Davis. 11 by Braden Cox. And Jason Alexander with 3 for Illini Bluffs 47. They're now 24-5. Lewistown with 33. 9 tonight by Nathan Parker. Had 9 in the first half, did not score in the second half. 13 by Cade Beekman, 6 by Nick Pollitt, and 5 by Zach Severance. And Bob, again, Lewistown only managed 6 points in the second half. Did not score in the fourth. 6 points, not to get you too many wins and advancing in the regional. And that was the case here in this second half here tonight.
Yeah, that was a tough one. You could tell fatigue started to be an issue in that second half, especially in that fourth quarter. And, the fact that the shots they did take were forced or handed in their face just shows you if you don't have the depth of your opponent and you try and play that up and down pace, it's doomsday 9 times out of 10.
I know it's they just could not get any opportunities to score in that second half. And I thought Lewistown played really well in the first half. I thought they did what they had to do to be successful. And again, they led at halftime, let that kind of slip away, and then Illini Bluffs took well advantage of it, got the ball inside. That really set the tone, getting the ball inside to, again, Braden Cox. Drew Davis, a couple of opportunities there, and then finished out with the guard play. Again, did a good job of taking care of the basketball at the end. Illini Bluffs 47, Lewistown 33. Here's the final in-game stat numbers are brought to you by the Claybird Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center in Cuba. Bobby has the final of those numbers for the final of the stats here tonight.
All right, Leon, for the Illini Bluffs Tigers. 15 out of 44 in field goals, 34.1%. 3 out of 13 in three-point shooting, 23.1%. 14 out of 20 in free throws, 70%. 30 total rebounds, 12 offensive, 6 total turnovers. For the Lewistown Indians, shooting 13 out of 38 in field goals, 34.2%. 6 out of 15 in three-point shooting, 40.6%. 1 out of 4 in free throws, 25%. 26 total rebounds, 8 offensive, 14 total turnovers, points off turnovers. Lewistown with 2, Illini Bluffs with 16.
Get a final numbers tonight. Illini Bluffs 47, Lewistown 33. Bob, a little comment here, and we'll regroup. Finished the regular season for the boys Friday night at Dunlap, and then regional play at Manual versus Macomb on Monday. Our radio auction. Bob's going to be helping out with the radio auction on Saturday, and we'll have that for you at 9 o'clock. WBYS, CD 107.9 FM. So we're looking to be a part of that. And final comment tonight, it looks like Lewistown, again, you mentioned, ran out of gas, man. They just kind of, at the end, didn't have that same kind of zip and opportunities to score. I thought in the early first half, Beekman and Parker were pretty good, 1-2 combo for them. And again, that's kind of been the scenario this season for this Lewistown team, Bob. They just kind of get to a certain corner and kind of run out of gas.
It is, and I think when you look at the fourth quarter especially, they didn't put a point on the board, and the thing about it is they only took 6 shot attempts. And, you look at it like this, the fewer shot attempts you take against a defense like that, the harder it is for you to come out on top. You get Lewistown all the credit in the world because they played a pretty solid first half. But, when you don't have the depth or the horses in the low post, it's hard to complete that play in solid 4 quarters. But they had a heck of a year.
All right, that wraps up our broadcast for Mark and Bix for video production. Thanks, Mark, coming along. Doing both of our games broadcast. Justin Stair back at the studios. We appreciate that. The finals again tonight. Game 1, Bushnell 47, Delavan 39. And in Game 2, Illini Bluffs 47, Lewistown 33. Bushnell, Illini Bluffs fighting for the regional here at Lewistown. That's going to do it. For Bob Wagner, I'm Leon Groover. Final tonight in the semifinals. Again, Bushnell, Illini Bluffs both advance in the semifinals. They'll meet in the regional final here at Lewistown on Friday night. So long tonight here from Lewistown.